What's up, guys? I'm here on this beautiful, gloomy day, riding to work. As you can see, I'm on a different bike today. Today I'm taking the Hypermotard 821 to be serviced. The bike, it is 600 mile service. This is not my bike. I'm just taking it. But anyways, this bike is awesome. I would very much like to own one of these bad boys. So badass. It's an awesome bike. So this is going to be, I guess you can say, this would be a quick little review on it, because I don't know how many more times I'm going to get to ride this bad boy. It's so light and so easy to ride. It's smooth. Switching gears is smooth. Even if you mess up a little bit when you're not used to it, it's just smooth. It doesn't jerk you around like the 899, which, I mean, comparing it to the 899 it's kind of unfair when you go in smoothness, because the 899 is a completely different bike. The motor on this one is an 821. This is a 14 model. It's an, I guess you can call it stealth black. The bike is awesome. I have never ridden it in the canyons, but I have been with a person who owns this bike and rode it with them in the canyons. Well, you know, rode behind them or whatever, and it looks amazingly fun. This right here is a hooligan bike. You know, it's a supermoto. This is what it could be considered. It has 3 different modes on it, which are sport, touring, and urban. So sport being the top mode, I guess you can say, is the throttle response is very, very quick in sport mode. Very snappy little bike. Okay, it's not a little bike. Very snappy bike. And see, I'm in urban right now, and it did that. It pulls pretty hard. So yeah, I'm in touring. Sorry, I'm in touring mode right now, and it still has a nice pull to it. But you can tell the difference though when you put it in sport mode. It wants to go, and it's real jumpy. Over the bumps, it's not too bad. I mean, you can feel them, but not like on the sport bike. I did do a little bit of light, very, very light off-roading on this thing. Very, very, very light, minimal. I took it around the block and I seen a little dirt field and I took it in there. I don't know if I have it on video. I probably do, unless I wasn't recording. I don't know, I have to check. But it was super light off-roading. I went in, turned around, and came out, because it's not my bike. You know, I didn't want to drop it or anything. But there are a couple videos up of this bike online on YouTube. And the people, you know, the owners of those bikes, they have been off-roading, and there's one video I watched a little smidgen of it yesterday, and it's like, it looked like the guy was hauling ass off-road. Like, damn, you know? good off-road. I would have lots and lots of fun on this bike. It's so comfortable to ride, so easy, it's, not difficult at all. You flick it around, and you feel like you have so much control over the bike. It's amazing. It's awesome. What else can we talk about right now? But yeah, I talked about it being kind of quick bike. Awesome bike. It's not your typical sports bike, but every time when I ride this thing, people they'll look at it, be looking, what is that? It's badass. It looks awesome. It's not loud at all. The exhaust is very, 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 very quiet. So that's one thing that I think we need to change. And another thing that I think would need to change is the clutch lever. Well, maybe not the lever itself. Actually, yeah, I would put levers on here, some shorter ones, because I like shorty levers. But it engages really, really far out from the grip, and how do I say, the engaging area is, it's either you're engaged or you're not. So like either the clutch is engaged or it's not. There's no play in it. So it's a very, very tiny little area that you have to get going. Then jerk you around sometimes when you're taking off, But and when it does, though, it's not bad. It doesn't throw you around too bad. Like if it was on the 899, that would just like mess you up. But here, it's not bad. The bike is very, very tall. I think I'm about 5'8" or 5'9", maybe. And I can tippy-toe both feet, but I've been practicing since I've been riding around last night just to do the 1 foot, and it works really good. It's just coming to stoplights and stuff, it's a little difficult if you're not used to the bike being so tall. The other thing about it is putting the kickstand down. If you don't have, if your legs are not long enough, which mine aren't, you have to use the tip of your, you have to use your toes to put the kickstand down, not your heel, which is kind of awkward at first, but once you get it down, you can get it down pretty quick, and put it down really quick so you don't have to worry about your foot getting stuck and falling over or anything like that. Yeah, it's like the only downside, if you can even count it as a downside. It's just the nature of the beast, that's it. You can't really, what do you expect out of a bike that's this badass? I did take it off the curb, don't tell anybody. So yeah, the bike is awesome. That's just a little mini review. There's a good amount of power. The pegs on it are not too bad. Oh shit. Alright guys, well that's the end of this one. I'll probably add some more to it after work, but that's the end of this one, so excuse me. See you guys later. What's up guys? Yeah, a lot of motovlogs, I haven't